Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sultan and today we will be discussing 5 useful expressions which will help you sound like a native speaker. But before we dive into it, let me tell you one very important thing, that why these expressions are important in learning English language. You know that when we watch movies, when we read books, sometimes it happens that we are not able to understand what they are speaking or what is written in the book, because there is not always a simple vocabulary. Sometimes they use idiomatic expressions, phrasal verbs, and until and unless we know them, we are not able to understand all of this. It will definitely put a stumbling block when we try to understand it. So these idiomatic expressions and phrasal verbs are also integral part of English language. So through these videos, I'm gonna tell you these expressions so that you not only understand what is going on in the movies and what is written in the books, but you can also use them in your conversation in order to embellish your spoken or in order to adorn your conversation. So without further ado, let's dive into it. The first expression which I'm gonna share with you is at sixes and sevens. What is this? The meaning is like when the things are not organized. If I give you the example of a room, inside a room everything is disorganized, everything is messed up, nothing is in organized way. So I will say this, that my room is at sixes and sevens. My room is at sixes and sevens. Or you can also say, do not go over there. Everything over there is at sixes and sevens. Means the things are disorganized. It is untidy. It is not clean. It is not organized. So that is the first expression. Now we are moving on to our next expression, which is make somebody's blood boil. What does it mean? Make somebody's blood boil means when you make somebody very angry, when you infuriate anyone, when you make someone extremely angry. Okay, so I can use it in a sentence like, don't make his blood boil. Don't make his blood boil. Okay, I can also say it like this, you are making my blood boil, means you are making me extremely angry. Okay, now the third expression is blow one's own trumpet or horn. Blow one's own trumpet, or you can also say blow one's own horn. So the meaning of this expression is when you praise yourself a lot, when you admire yourself, when you boast, when you highlight your achievements and abilities. In order to use it in a sentence, you can say, I don't like to blow my own trumpet. Or you can also say, I don't like to blow my own horn. It means that I don't like to talk about my achievements and my accomplishments or my abilities. That was the third expression. Now we are moving on to our fourth expression, and that is, it's all Greek to me. It's all Greek to me. The meaning of this expression is when you are unable to understand anything, when you cannot understand or comprehend anything. If everything is beyond your comprehension, so you can use this expression, that it's all Greek to me, means that I cannot understand it. If someone is teaching you mathematics and you are unable to understand it, so you can say, it's all Greek to me. Now, the fifth and the last expression is piece of cake. It means that a thing which is extremely easy to do. You can also use cakewalk. So piece of cake or cake walk, both are the same thing. Means that swimming is a piece of cake for me. Driving a car is a cake walk for me. So these are the 5 expressions. I hope that you have understood them, and in order to retain these 5 expressions in your memory, let me give you one advice. You need to use them in your conversation. Try to apply these expressions in your spoken. Otherwise, you will not be able to retain these expressions in your mind and you will forget them. I always say that repetition is the mother of learning. So in order to learn anything, you need to practice it, you need to repeat it on daily basis. So try to incorporate these expressions in your spoken in order to sound like a native speaker. I hope you will like this video. I will meet you some other time with some different idiomatic expressions and phrasal verbs. Until then, Assalamu alaikum.